All praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the men of great millstone, all right, who are continuing and diligently feed the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Honors to you, Akim, doing likewise. Shalom. Gonna be a little quick lesson, a faith booster, if you will, because we really almost out of here, man. We close to the end. And the only thing we got to do now is continuing to work. All right, that's the one constant when you go in the scriptures. Continuing in the work is that one constant. That's the anchor, man. That's the anchor of our salvation. Really Yahweh Shai. Basically we know that He's the deliverer. His name alone tells you that. But the little power in our hand that the Most High gave us. All right, because the scripture tell you, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. So it's some things you can do on your end to solidify your seat on them chariots, so to speak. And that's continuing in the work. And basically that's the theme of this video, really to boost brothers up. Yeah, because really at the end of the day, when you doing the work, you putting yourself in a position to be delivered, because the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, He's just, all right. He's not like these. Just say you might do work for a human being, a mortal man, and something might happen where he can't pay you. All right, you might cut a guy grass, just as an example or something like that, and the guy might wholeheartedly mean to pay you, but anything can happen. All right, anything can happen. He could lose his wallet, anything to hinder from paying you, and he might have every intention to pay you, but that don't apply with the Most High. If you do the work and you continue in the work, basically, the Most High will reward you. He's gonna reward you, man, because he will not forget your works, and he's just. All right. He's a man of His word. The Most High is not a man that He should lie. So continuing in the work is that's a great act, because your very salvation hinges on that. And this work is not just going out on Saturdays. That's a part of it, yeah. But, you got to, all during the week, you got to be diligent. That's why the scripture I quoted, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. And by the way, this is the year to push anyway. So really, we don't need no incentive, all right? It's already out there, the decree out there. So basically, not just being out on Saturdays, all during the week, push videos, push the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's doing the work. All right, so this is the book of Philippians 1:6. Being confident of this very thing, that He which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So yeah, you being confident of this very thing. What's being confident and what's that very thing? You being confident that if you do the work, you gonna be all right. That doing the work offset a whole lot of bullshit, man. It offsets a whole lot. Because it could be a situation where you could be under the gun, all right, the camp be, the camp can get on you about something. It might be a situation where one of the brothers getting on you, about to kick you out or whatever. But one thing that appeases everything, or what word I'm looking for, put the fire out, so to speak, is doing the work. Once you doing the work, man, can't nobody say nothing to you, man. That's how it go, man. If you doing the work, hey, that you actually fulfilling your duty, man. All right, because it ain't our job to be guys' friends, make sure a guy all right, hold guys' hand. That's not why we was called. We was called to do a certain service, man. All right, reading on. That He which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So that's basically the title of this video, continuing in that work. That's why the scriptures say that he had begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Yahushua. So you praying that good work that Yahushua begun in you, that you begin with, which Yahushua, the one who put that work in you, you pray that he continue that work in you until the day he return. So that's like I said, that's the essence of this video, continuing in the work. Because that's the one constant, that's the one thing you can hang your hat on that you will be delivered by, man. Why? Because the Most High is not one that he will lie. Okay, if you do the work, he gonna have to if you hold your end of the bargain, the Most High gonna hold his end of the bargain. All right? This is Hebrews 6:10. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered toward the saints and do minister. Yeah, so there's a lot in this one precept, all right? For one, it says the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work. And that's what I was saying. Like, you could do work for a mortal man, and they'll forget your work, and they won't even pay you, man. But the Most High won't forget your work, all right, and your labor of love. So these the type of scriptures that keep you moving. You be like, look, man, I'm going to do this work, because even if the guy next to me forget that I'm doing the work, the Most High ain't going to forget it. You know, and you're going to get rewarded for that. So doing the work is basically motivation, man. When you do this work, really doing the work is motivation, man. It lets you know that, hey, by doing this is the segue of me being saved. All right, reading on, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye minister toward the saints and do minister. And that word minister means serve. Why? Because we are servants. So when you do the work, you're a servant. So if you continue in this work, believe you me, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is not going to forget. He's going to remember your work, man. All right? This is the book of Luke 19:13. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. So we all know occupy mean what? Business, do business. That means work. So if you occupy till the Lord come, that's another way of saying continuing to work. You know? Continuing in the work. And that just by knowing that, that's the Most High having mercy on you. Because you got some people out here that's wondering what do it take to be saved. But we here, all right, starting here at Great Millstone, we know what it takes to be saved, man. All right, you really can write your own ticket, you know? If you had the mental, if you could receive that, you could write your own ticket because the scripture clearly tells you. All right, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, because we called in. Now all you got to do is just do the work. And not just do the work, continuing the work, all right? And what that means by continuing in the work is not just doing the work on a Saturday. You got to continue all that week, man. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day you can find free, continue in the work, man. All right? And it also means to the day Yahushua returns. So, you know, it's early, man. You know, 6 or so in the morning. You know, the Spirit just got on me to do the video, all right? So, hey, that's what we got to do, brethren. Continue in the work. And with doing that, your calling and election going to be sure. And the reason why we know that, because there's been guys going all the way back to the 90s, 80s, and stuff like that. Our elders have is well documented. You got guys that didn't continue in the work. So that's what we must do. We must continue in the work. So with that, I hope you was edified. Until the next time, Shalom.